Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. As you can see, I've got two cameras set up now. One here and one just here, so you can get the wheel and when I do these buttons and stuff. Excuse me. Like in the first episode, I've got a bit of a cough, so you have to excuse that. But I have got my water here. So yeah, in the first episode, I noticed when I uploaded it, it seemed a bit dark. So I've upped the brightness a little bit. So hopefully it will come across a bit better. And like I said, in each episode, everything's going to improve slightly. So today we've got two cameras going, and brightness has been lifted up a little bit. Excuse me. I might need to adjust the brightness a little bit more, but that'll be in episode 3. And I'm also going to try and get something for the background, a green screen, and then make it look like I'm sitting in an actual truck. And I'm going to get some new lighting and stuff, so it will look a lot better. Anyway, I've only just uploaded episode 1, and now I'm filming episode 2. This is how addictive this game is, and nobody's had a chance to leave a comment yet. And I asked in the last episode if you can decide for me in the comments whether I should stick to doing these quick jobs and then slowly build up enough money from these quick jobs to buy my own truck, or shall I take out the bank loan, buy a truck, but I have to pay a lot back every day in the loans, and hire a driver or what. But what I'm going to do until I get a few comments and all that, I'm just going to keep doing the quick jobs and just drive around and just have a chat with you lot. So let's have a look what we've got here. We've got fuel tanks going from Calais to Paris, and I'm just making sure we're still recording, because yesterday I had a lot of trouble with this, but after the third go at recording it was all fine. Anyway, I'm chatting too much. I should be chatting when I'm driving. So right, let's have a look. Right, Calais to Paris. Reservoir tank, Calais to Felixstowe, goat cheese. Southampton to Calais, large tubes. You know what, I'm going to do the reservoir tank, I think. Calais to Felixstowe. Here we go. Right, I'm hoping I've got everything plugged in now. While we're waiting for the thing to load. Yeah, World of Trucks, the website. I've set up my account. When I first started playing this, I didn't set my account up. I think I did mention this in the last video. But now I've set my account up, and there'll be a link to my account in the description below. And also, if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe. So this is what we're driving now. We're driving this from, I forget where. Where are we driving this from? Calais to Dover, I think. No, Felix. Oh, I don't know. We'll find out. My memory's short. Right. So this is what it looks like. I think we'll put the lights on. And what does the horn sound like? All right. Well, let's get trucking.
Drive safe.
Drive safe. It's raining as well. Let's hope. Let's hope the window wipers work. Yes, they do. I had trouble yesterday with these. The button didn't seem to be mapped properly. Okay, so we're in Calais. I've got to remember not to drive on the wrong side of the road like I did in yesterday's episode. Oh, and I pressed the wrong button. I pressed this to indicate instead, and that turns the engine off. So here we go. I'm going to try not to make them. You know, the more serious I try and be, the more mistakes I make. I'm just going to chance it.
Turn right.
Now I may try and get a third camera set up, but that might be pushing it a little bit too much. Because I do live streaming on my other channel, DJing. and on my big computer, which is what I'm playing this game on now, and it stopped raining, so I can turn the window.
At the roundabout, take
Hang
the
on a minute.
second
Whoa!
exit.
I'm doing too much at once. Hang on. No. Oh, let's stop. Oh, there we go. Stops just in time. Right, the second exit. That's the first. Hey! Oh, look! What are you doing? God, some of these drivers.
Exit now.
Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, right. Firstly, we don't need the window wipers on. Yeah, I was going to get a third camera set up, but like I said, I do... Why are my window wipers still on? Yeah, there we go. Hey, whoa! I'm nearly crashing because of the window wipers. There we go. No, they're not off. Come on, switch off. Hang on a minute, let me click. Oh, I'm going to crash. Hang on. Oh, these window wipers won't switch off. There we go. I think they're off. And I nearly crashed. Oh God. Right. Right. Let's get back on track, and then I'll start talking again. I'll turn the lights off as well, because the sun's coming out. The sun's shining. Right. I'm gonna get into this lane here. Yeah, I will probably be at a push to get a third camera set up. I was thinking of getting a camera set up on the foot pedals, so you can see that as well. And we're going in here, aren't we? And not. Oh God, I've gone too far. It's it's not working out very well, is it? Oh man, I haven't had a drink. I swear. Oh man, there we go. Boom! I've nearly jackknifed. Oh. I might just start this recording again. Right, there we go. Boom. I think what it is, I'm trying to concentrate on talking too much. Oh man. Boom. Damage 2%. No, we're not going in that one. Right. Right, I'm going to be quiet for a bit. Here we are. We're on the ferry. Always take a bit of what do you call it? the GPS is on a different side today. Yeah, as I was saying, I was going to try and get a third camera set up, so you got the foot pedals as well in view, so you can see what I'm doing with the foot pedals. But I do DJ streaming, and I've been trying for I've been using 2 cameras fine, but when I've tried to get a third camera set up, it just won't have it. It'll work for a little while, then it will just keep freezing. So I think it's just going to be a matter of these 2 cameras. But I'm going to work on improving everything, even my driving. Well, I'm fine when I'm playing this and I'm not recording it and trying to find things to talk about while I'm recording, because you don't really want to watch this with me just being quiet, unless you do. Excuse my coughing again. Right, we're all right on fuel. Oh God. And we're all right on sleep. Right, I've got to remember we're in the UK now, so we're on the other side. Oh, nearly. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Right, I'm gonna get in this lane here because we're doing a right, and I'm speeding, so I've got to watch my speeding. Yeah, I was originally going to have a look into getting a G27 second hand, because they don't sell those no more. And I'm talking about steering wheels, or a G29, but because of this whole lockdown thing, it's hard to buy pre-owned
Keep right,
wheels.
and then turn right.
And I was going to try and get a new G29, but I just couldn't get one
Turn
anywhere. that's typical, isn't it? You brake to stop and then the lights change. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick with this wheel for a while. Like I said, I want to try and get Track IR or the Oculus Rift S, or even the Oculus Rift if I can't get the S, because I've looked and there's not many of them around at the moment. But saying that,
Get ready to turn left.
I do have the PlayStation VR headset, and
Turn left.
I just realised I was speeding. Yeah, I've got the PlayStation VR headset, and I've plugged that into the PC, and I've got this software, this app called Trinus PSVR, and when you've got that loaded up, you can actually use Steam VR. You can play, even though Grand Theft Auto isn't a VR game.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Is it this right? No, it's the next one. Yeah, even though Grand Theft Auto isn't a PSVR
right.
game, you can actually, PSVR and PC VR, Steam VR, whatever you want to bloody call it. It will set up to do that. And my friend Rick, he's got the Oculus Rift S, and he found out about this game recently. He's bought the game, all the DLC, like the maps, the extra maps, and he said he's addicted to it. And I think Damon's gonna get a PC soon as well, and he's gonna use his Quest to play this game. Even though this game isn't VR, you can convert it to VR. So I'm wondering if I can get my PS VR headset to work until I can get a Rift S or even a Quest. But I'm more, sorry, excuse me, I didn't mean to cough. More inclined to get the Rift S because that's something I will probably keep set up, because I want to play not just this game, but like I said, whoa, Elite Dangerous as well. There's quite a few games. I actually saw, you know, the Star Wars Battlefront, the first one. I'm not talking about the 2005 and 2007 one, but the one that was, I think it was released a few years back by EA. On the PlayStation, they've got the X-Wing VR level.
Go straight on.
Just looking to see if you can play that on PC, and it's got the VR level. And I noticed a video where someone's actually got the whole game in VR, and I think that would be brilliant. So that's something I'll probably look into as well. I'm going to be recording some Let's Play Elite Dangerous videos soon, and I'm just checking my speed. I'm not speeding, so that's good. We're coming up to 8:34 PM. I'm going to put my lights on. Yeah, I'm going to start playing some of that soon. I'm also going to do some PlayStation VR games. The thing with, well, not just PlayStation VR, PS4 games and PlayStation VR games, but the thing with the PlayStation VR games is it might be the footage might be a bit shaky, but we'll see how that turns out. Excuse me. Sorry, I had a bacon sandwich before I started playing this game, so I apologise for my rudeness. Like I said, I'm trying not to swear in the video on this channel. There's no need, really, is there? I hope this is all turning out okay, like the other one did. Apart from, well, the last episode it was a bit too dark, and I didn't really like the camera angle I had. You know, the little camera of me. And I'm thinking I should really move the GPS back over here. Whoops. Really. I think next episode, rather than just put it on and start driving and rambling on and waffling on about whatever. Oh look, there's a ambulance. What we've got to do is get Damon on this game once he gets his PC, and we get one of those ambulances and we mod it so it looks like his camper van, and he can drive around delivering things in that. That'd be good. I think they've got Rick's van as well. I think you can get most vans now, and if not, you can get a modder to do it. I'm also going to try and get help Rick get the multiplayer mod set up, which is quite simple really. I'm just going to show him how to do it, and then we might do like a trucking convoy, which is online multiplayer. The only downside with that is it's not just us two playing online. It's that it's going to be other people, and you do get some idiots on it. I've wanted to play the multiplayer for a while, but it's like I'd rather have a couple of my mates in the game with me, and we do like a convoy, and maybe drive from London to, or even Scotland, somewhere in Scotland, Glasgow, Aberdeen, to Turkey or somewhere like that, or even just Amsterdam, and we do an episode where we're driving and having a chat and that. There's a speed camera. I'm only doing 32 miles an hour. I can talk. I can talk. Of course I can talk, but I can drive a bit faster than try and talk. Apart from that little mishap at the beginning, and not sticking to my bloody lane, my driving has improved a little bit, I think. Right, I'm gonna have to change lane in a minute. What's this guy doing here? The only thing I've got about this game is the AI are a bit, if you see a big lorry in front and he's indicating, you're gonna slow down, aren't you? They don't. I think they're on rails a little bit as well. But
Go straight on.
thing is, this game's just amazing, and considering it was released in 2012 and it's still going strong, it's got one of the biggest communities for a sim game I've seen. Right, we're turning off here. I just got to thank Squirrel. I don't think he'll watch this video, but just for oh god, I nearly missed my turn in there. Just for uploading his videos really of this game, because it's his videos that got me into this, and I love it. It's like when you're stressed, not feeling too great, it's just a good game to just put on and play. Not when you're recording a video for YouTube though. You've got to think a bit more, and you're doing more than what you'd usually do when you're playing this sort of game. Right, what did it say? Turn right. Oh god, nearly missed me turning. I still haven't crashed apart from that little incident at the beginning of the video. Yeah, it's a shame because yesterday, oh god, hang on. Yesterday I recorded episode 1, I think 2 or 3 times, and the first one was so funny. It crashes. I couldn't turn around properly. I think I need to calibrate this wheel. I forgot to do it before playing this game. That's something. As soon as I finish this episode, I will calibrate it a little bit better. I'm actually going to be unplugging the wheel after this. I'm going to unplug the wheel, and I'm going to go and grab a snack, and then I'm going to plug my Hotus joystick in, and I'm going to have a go of Elite Dangerous. I've been playing the Elite Dangerous for years. I bought it on the PS4, and I love it. And I've been thinking, you know what, I've got quite far in the PS4 version, and like I said in the last episode of Euro Truck, Let's Play Euro Truck 2, in June they're bringing out fleet carriers, and I really want one. I've got I think I've got 190 million credits in these fleet carriers. I think they're going to be at about 10 to 50 billion credits, so I've got a long way to go. And I wanted to start
and then continue straight on.
Sorry, I did this. What she was saying. I wanted to start a video, a YouTube series, Let's Play series, playing that, but I'd love to start it from the beginning. And a few days ago, I saw Elite Dangerous, the Commander Deluxe Edition, I think it's called. It's got the base game and the Horizons DLC, and a few skin packs for a couple of the ships, the early game ships really. So I thought, oh, you know what, £10, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna start a series. And you know what, I am surprised at how much better it looks on my PC than it does on the PlayStation 4. I'm surprised at how powerful this PC is that I've got, really, considering it's quite old. It's not a normal PC. It's not a gaming PC. It's not a normal PC. It's a bit of a workhorse. It was I actually bought it. It's got Xeon processors. I've only got one Xeon processor, but the motherboard lets you have two. So I'm going to get an extra one so it can handle gameplay. One handles gameplay, and the other one will handle screen capturing and streaming and all of that. But yeah, I'm surprised how powerful it is. Even Grand Theft Auto 5 looks a lot better. But like I said, I've got that modded. So yeah, I'm going to start doing Elite Dangerous. The PS4 version will be kind of like videos where I am in the game already. But the PC version, well, the PS4 version will be where I am at in the game already, and it'll be like the road to getting a
Keep right
fleet carrier
and
for
then
June.
continue straight on.
And the PC version of Let's Play Elite Dangerous will be a new game
Go straight on.
from the beginning. So I hope you guys and girls will enjoy that, because I know there's a few women that actually play that as well. The community for Elite Dangerous is brilliant as well. You've got the fuel rats, so if you run out of fuel in the middle of a star system, out in the dark, in the blackness of space, you can go on the fuel rats website and say, I need help, and they will come out and find you and give you fuel. They'll even talk to you for a little while. They will kind of give you a little bit of a telling off. I'm speeding a bit, so I need to slow down. And there's a speed camera. I like how some of these speed cameras in this game are hidden. I was driving on the M11 last week on here, and it is surprising how, like, there's this water tower, and they've put it in the game. The only difference to it is it's a motorway and it's only got 2 lanes. I don't know why it hasn't got the 3 lanes, but you know, you can't complain. You can't have everything, can you? This game's pretty amazing how it is.
Keep
Yeah.
right.
I apologise if
and
you
then
can
continue straight on.
hear snoring. That's my dog. Like I said in the last episode, he's my
straight on.
dog. He's in the cab with me. He travels with me when I do these jobs. So there we go. Oh, I've got to change lane. If you're new to these sort of games, I know some of you probably ain't, but if you are, check out Fernbus Simulator. It's the same sort of road layout, but you're taking coaches over Germany. You go out, you pick people up. You get a special machine, so you can check people's tickets and everything like that. They moan at you if you drive too fast. They moan if it's too cold or too hot. It's really good. It is a bit like this, but instead of taking trailers of goods places, you're taking people. I've got a few simulators for the PlayStation 4, which I'll probably play as well. Autobahn Police Simulator 2. It's not the best of games, but it's alright. It passes a bit of time. Firefighter Simulator, which again isn't the best of games, but it passes time. It's an easy way to get trophies on the PlayStation. And House Flipper. I love that. That's another relaxing game. Can you see the stars in the background? That reminds me of this VR. It's not really a game, but it's an app for the PlayStation. I don't know if it's out for the PC. It probably is. I think it's called Homestar, and it's basically an observatory. You can see all the stars and everything, and they give you information about the different star
Keep
systems.
left and then continue straight on.
So I'll probably do a video on that as well soon. But like I said, that might be a bit shaky
Go straight on.
because it's VR, isn't it? So it's not going to be like watching this. Although this could be a bit shaky sometimes if I crash. Oh, see, look, I nearly crashed, and I did crash. Oh, God. Sorry. Right, Are we still, yeah, we're still filming. I think we've done 25 minutes so far. I will try and attempt at doing a live stream of this on Twitch at some point, but I just got to work it all out. And I'm speeding. I want to get all the add-ons and things for Twitch sorted out, and all the graphics and everything like that. But that will be something I will be doing soon. But it's got to make sure it doesn't interfere with my DJ streams that I do usually on a Saturday night. Although I haven't done them for a while, I needed to take a bit of a break, and there's 30 miles per hour, so I'm going to have to slow down. I just discovered Felix Go. I was going to say I'm sure I discovered this already, but it's in my other game, isn't it? Yeah, this game, I haven't got any mods running yet, but I may add some mods in later episodes. If there's a mod you'd like me to see, and it's a safe mod, in other words, if it's from the Steam Workshop, let me know. And I just got a speeding violation. Let me know, and I'll install it and let you know what I think while I'm driving. I'm just checking my sleep meter, and it's fine. So we're not really driving that far, to be honest. And we're nearly there anyway. I should get some.
Take the second exit.
Discoverables. Whoa! I only meant to slow down a little bit. I didn't mean to stop, but it does say give way, and I nearly bloody, oh god, nearly crashed into it there.
Exit now.
Yeah, see that with the wheel then? I need to calibrate this just a little bit, fine tune it just a little bit. Oh yeah, there is a game, I can't remember if I mentioned it in the last episode, Truck. Yeah, I did mention it, but I couldn't remember the name. It's a Truck Driver. It was released on PlayStation 4, Xbox One. I think it is on PC, but I don't think a lot of PC gamers play it. I think it's just released for console
At the
owners
roundabout, take the third exit.
that want to do some trucking, but can't play this basically. But what I'm going to do a little video on that. It's not a bad game for a console really.
Exit now.
Graphics ain't too bad, but you haven't got real, like in this game, in Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator, you've got
Keep left, and then turn left.
real company, like real truck
Turn
speed.
left.
Real trucks and real truck models like Scania, Volvo, Mercedes, but in that
We are
it's
finished.
not real. And I just crashed again, and I just missed the. I've done it again. So yeah, I will give that a go, but I probably won't play that as much as. Oh God, what is going on? I was doing kind of well. You know what it is? It's because I'm concentrating on talking rather than driving. Right, here we go. Just press that. There we go. I'm in an awkward position, so I'm just going to skip it. Some people say it's probably cheating, but if it was cheating, they wouldn't have it as an option in the game, would they? Just done 149 miles. Continue. Oh look, I'm so close to level 2. If I'd have parked the trailer, I'd have got to level 2 by now. Oh well. Okay, how long have we been going for? 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go for another job, I think, and then I don't know. Do you think these episodes are too long? I don't know. Some people do them for an hour, 2 hours. So let's have a look. We've got pressure tank. That is paying quite decent as well. Calais to Southampton. What is silica? A wheel loader. Dover to Paris. You know what? I think we're going to do that. So, yeah, we'll go for that one. See, the good thing is when I do live streams, you'll be able to kind of help me choose what ones to choose and do. While we've got the loading screen on.
Exit now.
Okay, we're taking this. Are we taking this to? Oh, I can't remember. Right, hang on a second. Have we got the?
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I think in future episodes or whenever I get a truck where the GPS is on the right hand side, I'm going to move it to the left because I like to have my cameras sort of in the bottom right. So I'm going to have to switch camera angles for this. Anyway, let's get on with delivering this. Yeah, this will probably be the last job of this episode. Unless you'd like me to just carry on chatting with you lot and driving for a bit longer, let me know in the comments down below. And also I still want to know whether I should just keep taking these quick jobs where I'm using other people's trucks, or whether, and then just keep doing that until I've earned enough money, and I'm speeding and there's a camera coming up, till I've earned enough money to buy my own truck. Or are my lights on? No. That was lucky, I could have got a fine. Yeah, keep going doing these quick jobs until I've earned enough money to buy my own fleet of trucks. But that's probably going to take a while. Or shall I take the bank loan out and buy a truck and drive that myself, but then bear in mind I'm going to have about 2,000 or 3,000 euro taken out of my earnings at the end of each day to pay for the loan, or get the loan, get a new truck and hire a driver, and then I just carry on doing these quick jobs, and then we've got two people for this company earning money, and then we might be able to get another truck and another driver, or another truck and I've got my own truck. And of course I want to have the best truck because it's my company. Right, I'm not speeding now, am I? Right, this is going to Paris, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I think in the third episode, like I said, I'm not new to making YouTube videos or vlogging or playing games, but video games I mean. But I'm new to doing these sort of videos, and I'm actually enjoying it. I really enjoy playing this game, and I'm enjoying doing these videos, but I think what I'm going to do for episode 3, because these trucking videos, you're driving, like, I know you're driving, I was going to say you're driving, there's not a lot happening, you are driving, but there's not really a lot happening other than the driving, which is a good thing because I like
Get
these
ready
sort of games.
to turn right.
Really, you need a it would be nice to talk about, talk properly, like not ramble on like I am. So I think, hang on a sec, yeah. I think what I'm going to do is just, like I do with my vlogs, just write a list of things to talk about, while I'm driving. Oh God, I'm on the wrong side of the road now. Right, we'll take this one. Why are they all queuing up for that one when there's a space here? I'm not complaining because that's my space. Right, just checking that we're still recording and everything like that, and the microphone's still on. Yep. €300 for this trip. I suppose it's more expensive, bigger trucks than it is cars and everything like that. Alright, do you lot prefer the layout, what I've got with the 2 cameras and the game and everything, or do you want me to go back to what it was like in the first episode, or would you like to see me with a green screen set up in the background? And have it like I'm actually sitting in the truck. Let me know your thoughts, because I want this to be oh man, I suppose when I was going to say I want this to be entertaining, but I suppose when I crash like that it is entertaining. But I haven't damaged the truck yet, so that's a good thing. But I'm stuck, and I've just realised I'm going the wrong way down a one-way street. A one-way road, not street. This isn't a street, is it? A one-way road. Oh dear. Well, it is 1 a.m, 1:16 a.m, game time. So I don't think anyone's going to notice. Oh no, I'm not. I just saw an arrow pointing this way. I don't know. I'm seeing things now. Must be the, I was going to say the sea air, but it wasn't a ferry, was it? It was the Channel Tunnel, the Eurostar, I think it was, wasn't it?
Ready to turn left.
Yeah, I'm using this in automatic mode at the moment, but that's because I've not had this wheel along. But as soon as I get used to using this wheel, I will upgrade to manual.
Turn left.
At the time of recording this, Rick was telling me, it's from the Rick Van Man channel, that he's got a delivery. I was speaking about the multiplayer thing, and we'll have to get that set up and that. And he said, yeah, that sounds great. He said, but he'll talk a little bit later because at the moment he's got a delivery to Holland, to do. He is just addicted to this game, like I am. But it's good that in these sort of times that we're going through with this virus and that, we can find something that's fun to do and relaxing and keeps us indoors. Keeps us indoors, not breaking no laws. Didn't say I was a poet, did I? I really cannot wait till I can start driving. I just hope I don't crash as much as I do in this game. No, I think even though this is a simulator, it is a little bit different, isn't it, to driving in real life, really, I guess. I don't know. It has its similarities, but it's not the same. Firstly, like, you're not, like, this has got the camera stuck in one position unless I move the mouse, until I get the Track IR or the virtual reality headset sorted out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can just look and, oh shit, I shouldn't do that. Excuse my language, I did say I wasn't going to swear in this. If I can remember the timestamp of this, I will try and beat that out. I think we've got a toll coming, yep. Oh, this one's empty, so we'll go with this. I was just going to see if that guy there was going to wave, but he doesn't. Oh, we've got like 2 hours of in-game time yet before this is delivered. I don't know how long that is in real time, I'm not sure. I think what I need to do is get myself a little clock just to go up there. I have got I've got 3 screens in front of me, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how long 2 hours of in-game time will be. What's my sleep and fuel like? That's all fine. So, looks like someone's broken down here. See that green thing on the other side of the road? I wonder what that was. Probably a sign or something. Oh, there's just something relaxing about driving and it's night time, and oh yeah. I do like to play this game with music because you can have a radio or you can add your own music to it. But because I want to, in the future, monetize this channel, I better not do it. Unless I use my own music. But then I still won't be able to monetize my videos, but I'll still get the ad revenue because it's got my own music in. But my dog's snoring again. I will try and get myself used to changing camera angles as well, so you're not just looking at the same sort of camera angle all the time. What's this sign saying? We're actually driving into Paris right now. we're going to Paris. I wonder how long it will be before we can actually start travelling and people can go on holidays again and all that, and what's going to happen with like ferry companies, Eurostar, plane companies and all that. I mean, they was asking for, was it not bailout, but some sort of help from the government. Did the government help them or not? I don't know. But are we going to go back to how it was after the Second World War, where we take the Great British Holiday? Maybe that is a good thing, really, because I mean, look at how it used to be when we used to go on holiday in a British resort. It used to be nice, but a lot of places, I'm not saying everywhere, but a lot of the places I used to go when I was a kid have just got a little bit run down, or they're nowhere near as nice as they used to be. But maybe if people, after this whole crisis, if there's, you don't know what's going to happen with flights and things like that, maybe people will be going to British resorts, and maybe that will bring it all back to life again. That'll be a good thing. That'll be a nice thing, I think. Even though it's off the back of something that's horrible, that's evil, that's hard, But it would be nice to see how our coastal resorts become nice again. I mean, they're not all bad. There are really nice coastal resorts in this country. In Devon, in Cornwall, Dorset. I've never been to any coastal areas up north of the country. I'm sure there's nice places there, but I'm talking about places I used to go when I was younger. It used to be nice, enjoyable, but a lot of things are closed down, and because people are finding it's cheaper to go, or it was cheaper to go abroad. 44 euros toll paid by the employer. That's good. Yeah, well, I did say I wasn't going to talk about this much, but I'm not really. I'm just talking about things I'm planning to do when this is all over, and it gets a bit depressing.
Right.
I mean, I don't go out much. I'm a bit of an introvert, really. I can be extroverted sometimes, but most of the time I'm introverted. I don't like loads of people, being around loads of people, all that, which is a bit silly, really, considering I like producing music and DJing. But yeah, I've been doing a list of things I'm going to do as soon as. Well, I say as soon as things get back to normal, but are things ever gonna be back to how they used to be? Like, I'm sure some things are gonna change for good, but I'm gonna try and be on a positive note. I've wrote a list of, like, you do bucket lists and things like that. Well, I've done a list of things that I want to do. I'm still working on it, of what I want to do once lockdown's finished and things have resumed back to some form of normality. And I can't remember where I was going with this conversation. But yeah, I'd like to get away doing some camping trips, get myself driving. A lot of the music stuff has been put on hold. I had festivals to go to as a fan, as a paying ticket customer.
Go straight on.
But also, I was going to perform at a couple of festivals and a couple of gigs and stuff, but that's all on hold. A few days before lockdown happened in this country, I signed a record deal. I have got it over there on paper, but that'll be a separate video. Yeah, I signed a record deal, but that's all on hold at the moment, because even though a lot of these companies are working from home, they can't run at full capacity. So, the music promoters, their companies, even the distribution companies, everything's slowed down or come to a halt, a pause. So it's kind of, I had been working on new music while this
Go
has been
straight
going on. And I did do quite a few DJ streams, but mainly on Facebook. But I think I had a bit of burnout with that because I was doing like 4-hour streams
Keep
every
right.
night in the row.
And then turn right.
What's this? What did she say? Keep left and then turn right.
Turn right.
Red light violation. Oh man. Oh, I might as well just. Oh god, I've just got stuck. I might as well just go then. But yeah, once this is all over, I've got a lot of plans, camping trips, get myself driving. I think it's going to be a while before I'm actually driving and I've got myself a vehicle and all that. So I think as soon as this is lifted, I'm booking a camping trip. I will get a train, I'll take the dog with me, and it'll be a case of staying in a tent. But to be honest, I love that, especially in the summer. Staying in a tent under the canvas. It's warm during the day, sunny and warm during the day, and then at night you get a bit of a breeze. You can hear the owls going and the wind rustling the trees' leaves.
Go straight on.
We have a little bit of a shower. You can hear the rain pattering on the canvas. That's nice, and I like that. So even when I do start driving, I'll get a camper van. I probably will still.
Get ready to turn right.
No, not really. Sorry, I saw that box there. I thought I was turning. Yeah, even if I get a camper van, I probably will still, on the odd occasion, take a tent.
Turn right.
Oh, I could have poured into there, really, couldn't I? Oh, this brake. I think I need to definitely
It's all
calibrate
over now.
this wheel and pedals. Right, I'm gonna end this. I've come in this weird, so I'm gonna just skip that now. I know you're probably all gonna complain, but oh well. So here we go. Excellent 150-mile distance. I've got to level 3. Yes, but I'm still a newbie. Oh no, I'm level 2 newbie. I was reading the screen wrong. All right, so we got another skill point. I don't know. See, I like I mentioned in the last episode, I like to focus on these two first of all. I mean, rather than do 2 jobs in a video, maybe if I go for the long distance one, I can get a longer job. So yeah, I'll go with that one. And then the next skill point will be higher value cargo. I'll get these 2 up to 2, and then I'll start putting it into the other ones. So that is, oh, I've got an email here. What's this? Drivers with own equipment needed. I think I mentioned this in the last one. I haven't got my own truck and I haven't got my own trailer. My dog's just appeared behind me. So yes, I'm going to sign off here now and end this episode. It's been 30, 40, 50, 58 minutes. So yeah, apologise if it's been a bit too long, and I thank you if you've carried on and stuck through this and watched it. Like I said, leave a comment down below telling me what you think I should do, whether I should carry on doing these quick jobs in the job market. Just show you there, quick job, get hired as a professional driver, no fuss, everything is provided for, just pick a job and drive. So I keep doing that until I've got 120,000 in the bank. I've got 16,000 at the moment, so it's going to take a while to get there. And then buy a truck and hire a driver, or buy a truck and use it myself. Let me know what you think I should do. Or shall I go and take the bank loan out, buy a truck and hire a driver, or buy a truck, or yeah, buy a truck and hire a driver, and I'll keep doing the quick jobs until I can afford another truck, or buy a truck and I just use it and that's it. Let me know in the comments, and whatever gets the most I will choose. But to be honest, I'm not expecting this early in this channel's existence, I guess you could say. I'm not expecting many comments. They're probably going to come at a later date, but oh well. Anyway, thank you all for watching. You know, it's amazing that you all stay watching and support me for whatever I'm doing. So thank you, and I'll see you all in the next video. I'm going to go and get myself a drink, walk the dog, and then I'm going to get set up to play Elite Dangerous and do an episode of that. Here's my dog here, Rocco. He says hello. Alright, bye for now. I'm going to sign off. I need to find the button. Where's the button? There we go. Stay safe, everyone.